Hello, welcome back to another episode of Weapons, Tactics and Strategies. I'm your host Tom Scott Muse 11, and today we're going to be looking at how you can set up the best class in Modern Warfare 3 possible to get those MOABs. Remember, don't go tryhard because nobody gets anywhere with tryhard. Okay, so if you want to name your custom class Stealth and Assault, then feel free, because we're going to be looking at how you can set up a Stealth class. So at the moment, I've got the ACR as my primary. Proficiency is Impact, attachments, Silencer, and my camouflage is Red. I think that's what it's called. Okay, my secondary weapon is the all famous MP9, and attachments for the MP9 is a Silencer. Now, go back to here. So, if you want to go to, let's change this out for a Skyrel. Okay, we've got the Skyrel as our primary weapon. Now, the proficiency on this weapon, we don't know yet. So, what we're going to have? Ooh, actually, what should we go for? What's the best proficiency? Now, breath, while aiming down the sight, holding breath for longer. So, 2 attachments. I used to find 2 attachments on the Skyrel were very effective. But now it's not kick, reduce recoil when firing. Well, we all know that. Stability, reduce weapon sway or aiming down the sights. Actually, that's quite good. Focus, reduce flinch when hit. Actually, I don't get hit that much, so I'm not going to need it. Impact, bullets carry more damage through metals. This is going to be one long ass video. That's what she said. Okay, we're going to have kick on our weapon. We're going to go back to primaries now. Okay, attachments. Okay. Now, I've only just found out that you can do this on Elite, so if you want to go and change your classes, or your custom classes, feel free to do that. Okay. I haven't unlocked the thermal sight yet, but I've unlocked extending mag, silencer, shotgun, a dot sight, etc. What's the best one I can have? Oh, silencer. That's the most widely used attachment for any gun. Especially when you use, especially on the game type demolition, search and destroy, domination, team deathmatch, well, any game type really, as I said before. Never use the hybrid sight, because basically you're switching between 2 sights and it's gonna take really long to switch between them. By the time you've done that, you've been killed, especially when you're playing domination or demolition. You're gonna have to be really quick, so if you want to use this attachment, you're gonna have to have sleight of hand. That's what I suggest. Now, a heartbeat sensor. Actually, we're going to go with silencer. Now, camouflage. What have I unlocked? Ooh, I wish I had gold. Well, oh, red. No, we won't need red. Now, if you're playing, you can have the classic camouflage, then it's useful for most of the maps. Well, I'm not going to say which maps yet. I'm going to mention them later, although I don't even mention what I was going to mention later, which I've done quite a lot in most of my videos, so I'm going to try to keep up with that. What's this? Is there supposed to be a camouflage here? Hello? Appear. Is it my internet connection? No. Okay. Sorry about that. We're going to go with classic, and we're going to go around. Okay. FMG. Fuck that. We might as well keep this. No. Okay, so we've done our first custom class. So we have the Skyrel with proficiency of kick, attachment of silencer, camouflage, and we've got the secondary of the MP9 and silencer on the MP9. Now, you're thinking, sorry. Now we're gonna click select on that. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the perks. We're going to just go back into that. The fuck? Oh, sorry, my internet connection. Okay, equipment. I'm sorry for this. Equipment now. We're going to have everyone's going to be newbie and go for the C4. I'm not going to go for a C4. Let's go for the Claymore. And for tactical, you're going to have portable radar. That's very good for stealth. Now, perks. I've already got sleight of hand for this, so well, it says here it's ticked, so I should have it. Naturally, we're gonna go for, yeah, we've already got this. Well, it says here that it's ticked. It's probably because I have specialist on. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. It's probably because I've already using specialist. I do not know. Okay, we're gonna have perk 1 as the we're gonna have perk 1 as sorry, we're gonna have blind eyes the first perk, sorry. And then for a second perk we're gonna have Assassin Pro. The reason why we're gonna have Assassin Pro is because immune to CUAV, advanced UAV and EMPs. Pardon me. And also no red crosshair or name when targeted. I didn't actually mention that in my last episode of weapon strategies with the AK-47, so I apologise. So we're going to have the Assassin Pro on that. And for the third perk, you'll be thinking, yes, choose Dead Silence. No, we're not going to have Dead Silence, although you can move quickly, reduce the effects on recon, no falling damage, sorry. And Stalker Pro. That's actually a good choice, but I'm not sure I should go for that. Now with steady aim, increase hip fire accuracy. Now steady aim is good for the UMP, and it's good for most sniper rifles like the Barrett 50 cal, and more of the Barrett 50 cal for this perk, sorry. So we're gonna go for marksman. Okay. Now we're gonna go for kill streaks. Okay. At the moment we've chosen specialist. Support now. No, we're not gonna go for that. We're gonna go for EMP. Actually no, that. And that. Oh sorry, my dad has just walked through the door. Ignore him. The reason why I'm going to go for Juggernaut is because we never use Juggernaut, because people can take out Juggernaut quite easily. Now, we've got this. Now, these kill streaks are very easy to get if you're going try hard. Now, the reason why I say either go try hard, you're either going to camp or you're going to go in straight away, you're just going to act defensively. You're going to be helping out your team with support. Now, once we've done support, I'm going to go through the assault kill streaks that you might have for this class. So we've got a wide selection here. The Osprey Gunner, the Juggernaut, the AC-130. I won't go for them straight away if you're just starting off. I would start off with the UAV, so it helps your team see where the enemy is. And we're going to get rid of that, we're going to get rid of that, we're going to get rid of that. So we're going to have the UAV, and we're going to have the Predator missile, and we're going to have the ETAC helicopter. And now the reason why we're going to have UAV, as I already said, it's going to help your team detect where the enemy is, unless the enemy shoots your UAV down with a Stinger. And the reason why we're going to have Predator missile, it helps you out a lot, because you can either use the Predator missile to see where the enemies are instead of using a UAV or advanced UAV, because the Predator missile is a Reaper drone. If you have played the survival mode, like Spec Ops survival mode in Modern Warfare 3, when you use the Predator missile, it's a UAV drone basically from the sky. You can look where the enemy is before launching your Predator missile, so I think you can do that on multiplayer as well. I think you can. So I would use it to see where the enemy is and then use your Predator missile, or just help out your team by sending a message, oh yeah, the enemy is over there. And attack helicopter. Now, attack helicopters are used quite a lot and they're taken down quite easily, so actually we're going to get rid of that and we're going to have the Pavlo. No, actually we're going to have the Pavlo. We're going to have the Precision Airstrike. Sorry. Okay, call in deadly airstrike or construct explosive support across the designated area. Select the location and direct an attack. Doesn't actually say any more there. Probably cut off there. The enemy can't shoot down a precision airstrike. That's the only thing good about it, and it's not that effective when you've got like 1 or 2 enemies running across the map, like you've got the rest of the other team on the other side, and they're inside. So I would have that, just handy. Now these 3 are essential, and for support they're essential as well. Good to help out your team. And also for specialist. Now if you go in try hard and you want to have 6 perks and you find it quite cool, so what I would suggest you would have, since you already have, let's go back, since you already have 1 second, marksman, assassin, and blind eye, you're going for a specialist. You're going to want to have sleight of hand as your first one. You're going to have scavenger to collect more ammo, and then you have quick draw to pull out your weapons quicker, or like recover from equipment and grenade uses quicker. So you can like throw grenade, and you can like, if you're throwing a cook grenade or a semtex, it'd be much easier to throw, and it'll be much quicker when you throw it, obviously. Okay, so that's the custom setup for the SkyRL today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like if you found it helpful, and you might use it in your Call of Duty gameplays, and etc, etc. So yeah, Tom's Got Moves 11 here. Peace. Aim speed and a reload speed of 2.50 seconds. Now, if you want to hi guys, it's Tom's Got Moves 11 here. If you could spend a second just liking the video, also adding it to your favourites, and also share the video with your friends by copying the YouTube link of my video and putting it on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, etc. Peace.